They said you better stay for it's all gone away. All that I know should have been mine. After all that I know should have been mine. Back down to earth again. Cold is creeping deep inside. Disconnect the telephone line. Gotta get away, gotta get away, get away, gotta get away, for the Lord calls me to stay. All that I know should have been mine. After all that I know should have been mine. After all that I know should have been mine. After all that I know should have been mine. What is it with me and the screaming trees, right? I could have said the screaming trees. It's not the screaming trees, it's screaming trees. You're probably saying to yourself, Crumbo, you're going off in one. And you're probably right. But I think everybody does that, right? They get off in one, right? And let me explain that better, right? And that is, you could be listening to all sorts of different stuff, right? And you could be listening to rock, you could be listening to acoustic, you could be listening to classical, you could be listening to new wave, you could be listening to all sorts of different stuff in your big pot of music, right? And you could be looking through like your collection of whatever it is, CDs, vinyl, cassettes, or, you know, me being a Betamax boy and a big dinosaur, big Dino, right? MP3s or streaming websites. But you kind of look through your collection, right, and you see things that you probably not heard for ages. And that's what happened to me, right, because I just clocked Screaming Trees and I went, oh my God, man, fuck, I've not heard them for ages. And I stuck on what I have, which is everything they've done, kind of deal. And I just realised how bloody good they are, how fucking amazing a band they are. And, you know, with Sweet Oblivion, which is probably one of my favourite albums of the 90s, right? It was gifted to me, it was bought as a Christmas present by a lovely, lovely pal of mine, Jimmy Johnson, BJJ, who I've known nearly all my life, and God love him, wee JJ. He phoned me up when I was still staying with my ma. And I was in my room, just pottering about. And he called the house, you know, and my ma was like, "Hey, it's Jimmy on the phone." I was like, right. My ma doesn't sound like that, by the way. It was just me being stupid. Anyway, so I runs down the stair. Aye, Crumbo, it's Jimbo. What you up to? And I knew someone was afoot, you know. So he says he was coming up to the house. I was like, right, bro, no bother, up you come, son. Magic. Good to see you. So he comes up with a slab of 70 shilling, 10 at 70 shilling, which was a bloody bonus. But he put his horn in a polythene bag and he pulled out Sweet Oblivion CD. He's like, here you go, Happy Christmas. And I went, you having a fucking laugh? And he's like, no, I bought it for you. And I was like, fuck, brilliant, man. That's amazing, Jim, thanks. And I stuck it on my CD player and just pressed play. And I was just like, fucking hell, what an album. That album is just fucking magic. It's just brilliant. Listen to that album, it's so good. And that's what's happened to me, you know. I've went back to all that kind of stuff and found Screaming Trees again. And obviously I've done Winter Song off of Sweet Oblivion, but that wee song is called All I Know, and it was a big single off the album. It was after Sweet Oblivion, right? And the album was called Dust. And I do another song off of Dust on my channel called Sworn and Broken, which is another fucking brilliant song. I don't know if I've done it justice, right? I don't know if I've done anything justice, right? Excuse me. But, you know, I sitting in your room and just playing your guitar and you know, there's maybe a song that just pops into your head when you're you know, and Screaming Trees just, they do that to me, you know. And it's weird, you know, because see, when I was like younger, no, everybody thought I was a thrasher. No, I was a thrash metal and that. And was I? I don't think I was. You know, I like Metallica. Liked. I mean, I love Kill 'Em All. Ride the Lightning is my favourite album and that they've ever done. And Master of Puppets. And Justice for All, after Cliff Burton died, right? It was merry, I wonder what this is going to be like, you know, and I got that. But after that, I was just like, right. But I was more into like Slayer and Possessed, Exodus, Destruction, Sodom, Creator, all that kind of all them kind of bands, right? And they were fucking marvellous. Death, you know, Entombed, all these kind of bands, right? Which then later spawned into stuff like, you know, Slipknot and all that kind of stuff. But not only did I like that, I mean, I loved my Motorhead, and I loved Black Sabbath, and I loved AC/DC and Saxon and Hawkwind and John Martin and Del Amitri and Kevin McDermott Orchestra and Hot House Flowers, and you know, and then I loved like Grand Funk Railroad and Mountain and all that kind of stuff. And you know, it was like a big massive pot. You know, like Who. I mean, Who, they're probably one of the biggest bands that's ever been inside me. And I've never ever changed. I've never ever stopped listening to them, you know. So I mean, I could have been walking through a town when I was like 19 years old with a Metallica t-shirt on, but nobody had a fucking clue I was a Who fan. You know, do you know what I mean? That kind of deal. But no, seriously, I mean, that's the beauty of music, you know. That's the beauty of the church of music, where you go to, you kind of worship sound, really. And it never lets you down, you know. It never, ever lets you down. And that's what it's like for me. So that's why I do these wee tunes and all that for these. And I do them for myself too, if I'm honest, because it keeps the old brain ticking over and it stops me from, you know, going to the half licence and, you know, just no good. You know, it's these things are here to keep your feet on the deck, you know. So, I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed it. And look out, Screaming Trees. I mean, you'll not be let down. Seriously. I mean, even if you don't like heavy rock music, or you don't like this, or you don't like that, Screaming Trees are dynamite, man. Really, really good band. Uncle Anesthesia album's good. Sweet Oblivion's good, and Dust is just phenomenal. Amazing. Amazing records. So anyway, I bid you a good day. Have a good one. Look after yourself. And, you know, keep it real. Keep digging in. Keep doing your best. And, we'll have a wee gang meeting later, you know, because I'm loving these wee gang meetings, you know what I mean? Keeps everybody going. Maybe, I don't know, keeps me going anyway. So, have a good one, and keep it real, stay alive, and always remember, always remember, straighten your laces, right? Do you know what, one thing I can't fucking abide, and is, see when you're tying your sannies, and you've got a twisted lace, right? I fucking hate that. I hate that more than I hate seeing a car with a missing wheel trim hang, right? Don't get that at all. Driving about in a car with 3 wheel trims and one's missing. I don't get that. Maybe it's my ADHD or whatever it is. I don't know if I've got that. I don't know. But it fucking annoys me. You know, there's a fucking one missing. Right, go and get it. You know, if it falls off, stop the car, turn it round and go and get it and put it back on again. But there you go. That's just me being a tube and all my tubeness. Anyway, have a good one and I'll catch you after. Take it easy.